Somebody once said, architecture is really to heighten the drama of living. Good architecture will heighten the drama of living. And that's very true.
We have a reputation which focuses on delivering projects to the highest quality of service and design on time and within budget. And I think that speaks volumes for us as a practice.
We're very fortunate. We're an Angus practice, a small practice. We work all over Europe on projects, which a lot of people don't know about. But we're the only architects that work in Britain with Frank Gehry in the Magus Centre. The only building is built other than a small one-year building pavilion on the Serpentine. We've worked with Kenga Kuma on the V&A. We're the only architects in Britain that have worked with him on a project that's been built. Put the two together, and we're probably the only practice in Europe, based in Glamis in Angus, that work with both these famous architects.
Employing an architect for a job is not like going and buying a product from somebody. You're setting up a relationship with somebody that you'll work with for possibly a number of years through the design process of a project and then through the construction of that on site. So it's important that they appoint someone that they can get along with and that they can trust.
You have a good liaison with any client. You know, you'll go and visit them and even stay with them to understand how they live so that you can design for them.
You know, we get on very well with the clients. We work a lot with construction companies from one project to the next. We have teams that we've built up these relationships with, that we understand how each other work.
One of the projects we're working on just now is for the Diocese of Dunkeld, and I was speaking to Fred before about that. I mean, he's had a sort of relationship with them since before I was even born, so and that's sort of testament to how the work that they're obviously doing is of a good quality and good standard.
We've got one apprentice just now who's in the latter stages of his process through college, Callum from Forfar, and we've also got 2 students from Dundee University who are doing the RIBA Part 3 examination with us, and hopefully they will pass that during the course of next year and become fully fledged architects.
I started at Dundee University in 2010, so that's kind of a long time now, but most people it kind of takes about 10 years from starting university to becoming an architect.
I really enjoy the housing side to everything. You know, that's the stuff I've been heavily involved with here. You get closer to clients and what they want, and you know, it's very specific needs. What one client wants for their house isn't necessarily what their neighbour even would want for their house. So I quite like that, the difference between each individual client and project.
When the practice started, you know, it started with Dad working on his own, primarily doing domestic type projects, and we still do that because it's one of his mantras is not to forget our roots, and we still do domestic projects for a lot of the local community. But since that, we've sort of developed to cover projects across quite a variety of types and sizes, from conservation projects to industrial projects, to retail, to the museums like the V&A, and really anything from projects that are title deed plans at £3,000 up to the V&A at 80 million.
In the Westport area of Dundee, we did a series of buildings there which basically covered an entire urban block. Sizeable accommodation. It started off with the casino building. There is then 2 blocks of student accommodation, the hub and the campus apartments, which were both new build. And then to the rear of the campus apartments is there's a DC Thompson's building which got converted into student accommodation.
Well, the Glens are just a few miles up the road there. The North Sea and the Tay Estuary is just a few miles the other way. We're really lucky.
Angus is it's such a nice area to live in, and the people are so friendly and welcoming, and it's a great place to work as well.
We decided to educate the children in Angus and not send them to school in Dundee. We decided to keep the business in Angus and not move into Dundee. It is a great place to have a base.
I think the plus aspects of the education system in Angus, very much when you've got a rural school like Glamis Primary, it is the relationship numerically between the teacher and the pupils. And I think the quality of teaching goes a long way as well.
It's little things like you'll go for a walk and people will say good morning to you, and that was totally alien to me. And just the idea, the new house we're looking at is in a smaller village. There's about a dozen houses, and then it's kind of, the primary school has 12 kids in it, so it's just that kind of community feeling that you're not going to be one in a face of a million people, that you're kind of you know your neighbours and you speak to them and you're invested in their lives and them you, and it's that kind of family community feel that we quite like about living and working around here. And it's just feeling a part of something that's small, but you're a big part of something that's small as opposed to being a small part of a big place.